everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're still here in Houston, Texas. Pete, we're getting a good ribeye tonight before we leave town, head out to Florida. You're looking at Houston, Texas right now, the oil country, the fourth largest city in the United States of America. There you go.
It looks that way, don't it, folks?
It does. And we're playing the other Houston team. We just got done beating the Crocs after a come-from-behind victory. A great come-from-behind victory. I'll tell you a little bit more about that now, but I'm just starting off here on the standings. And as you can see, we're second to last in the trade division, but a win would vault us up. Now, I guess we'd be 6 and 7, so we'd still be technically, third place or fourth. But the Jacks got nowhere to go but up. Same with them.
Yep, and we're moving in the right direction, which is good.
Yeah, we got two teams, a negative 18 and a negative 8 run differential. What happened to these two teams?
They fell apart. I think the Beewolves. I can't speak for the Jacks. I haven't paid very close attention to their team. I don't know what the turnover was like there. But the Beewolves just they stumbled out of the gate, which is kind of par for the course with the Phoenix Beewolves. They always tend to stumble out of the gate.
Yeah. Well, this is the second time we're playing this team. Second of two this season. We're actually getting both these games out of the way in the first half. Last time we got the score up to the game was game 1. We started the season against them. Here, I guess, no, at home. I'm sorry, at home, and scored 9 runs against them, but still couldn't win. Gave up 11.
Yeah, we did. It was, to be honest with you, it was Jack Cracker's day. The guy, he was all over the place, and we couldn't keep him off the base paths. He went 4 for 4, scored 3 runs, had 3 RBIs, and he also walked. So, it was a big day for Cracker. Led all players with 4 hits on the day, and a walk, like I said, 3 RBIs. He led everybody. Huffley Buffler, though, also contributing with 3 RBIs of his own. So, it was an offensive explosion. Surprising when you think about who the pitchers were. Donk O, the Jacks #1, and Hurley Bender.
Yeah.
And to see scores like that off of those 2 pitchers is kind of it's a shocking situation.
Well, it's going to be a rematch in the same way. It's going to be Bender against O tonight, so that'll be a big thing. Another time, speaking about surprises, though, another big surprise. Gina Torrance played her last game for the Beewolves in that last one, and actually she didn't even play in the last game. I felt bad about that. She didn't even get a chance to play in her last game as a Beewolf.
Yeah, but it was a W. So I mean that's the whole thing. Is sometimes you gotta go for the win. Yeah. It's professional baseball, not
yes,
happy time baseball.
Well, Gina always has a home here in Phoenix, and we will miss having her around. Hopefully, she lands somewhere else real soon.
She's a solid player. Again, she's she's also stumbled out of the gates a little bit, and like Tommy said, she with Freddie Knox kind of. Coming on here lately and becoming the starting second baseman, she was kind of overpaid for a backup, and it was, and I think we did her a better service by giving her an opportunity to go somewhere where she can compete for a starting position.
I literally let her go. Right. Highlights from last game. We'll go over it really quick. It went bad to start. The Beewolves gave up the lead. The Crocs came out and showed that they were in this thing, and in the bottom of the first, Leanne Drive comes up and hits this one out in right field because it's a double RBI, and the runner coming in from second base, and the Crocs jump out quickly 1-0 on Deshaun LeBond. Still in the bottom of the first, Reed comes up then, also hits one then out in the right field. It's an RBI as the runner makes it all the way around from second, and it's 2-zip, and we're starting to wonder, about what LeVon's thinking there, and soon after gives up a poor pitch. Still in the bottom of the first to Tara Leonaire?
Yeah, Tara Leonaire.
Tara Leonaire. With 1 out, she hits one over the center field wall. It's a 2-run home run, a 2-run home run. And the Crocodiles jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the first.
Yeah, so talk about stumbling out of the gate. I know for a fact that was definitely not the way Deshaun LeVon was looking to start that game. Yeah, 4 runs in the first inning. It was a deep blow, but this team didn't give up. Neither did Deshaun Levon, really.
No, yeah, he got it back together real quick. He actually did well the rest of the game. The Beewolves, offensively, they started getting things back in the top of the third. Hanley Dexter's here with 1 out. Gets a solo home run of his own out over the right field wall. Big blast. So it's nice to see that and get them excited about something maybe coming back, and at least a prospect. Then down in the bottom of the sixth, Eliza Peck comes up with 2 outs, and she hits one out in the center field, gets 2 RBI single. As the runners come in from second and third, making it 4-3. It's just a 1-run game. Now the Crocs don't lie down though. In the bottom of the 7th, I actually see that last one was top of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, Reed comes up for the Crocs with runners on the corner and hits into a double play. But it's a sacrifice RBI grounder. They didn't have any outs, and so the run counts, and the Crocs go ahead by another one. That's 5-3, and it's that way till late game, Pete, until the top of the 9th inning, when Sturdy Woodman comes out with 1 out and hits one out in the right field. It's a 2-run home run with the player on base, tying the game up. What timing! His 2nd home run of the year.
Yeah, and I mentioned during the game that he had been hitting the ball hard for the past couple of games, just coming up a little short, and you knew at some point he was going to get a hold of one, and boy, he got a hold of one at just the right time right there.
He did. So they push it into extra innings, and we hold the Crocs off in the bottom of the 9th, and it's in the top of the 10th that Eliza Peck comes up with 2 outs again and hits into center field, almost a home run. I don't know why the center field didn't jump. It bounces off the wall. Magic Moore comes all the way around and scores the RBI. That's the go-ahead run. So the Beewolves have to clamp down, and who do they bring in? The vice grip, Macy York, in the bottom of the 10th. She faces 3 batters. Here she puts down Chukoff for her 2nd K of the inning. She strikes out 2 of the batters, closes out the side, earns her 2nd save, and the Beewolves get their 3rd straight win.
Yes, sir. And you can't overlook the job that Tats Belfour did in the bottom of the 9th. Again, once the Beewolves tied it up, the pitchers really put the clamps down on the Crocodiles.
Yes. Well, that brings us here to game 13 of 44. It's the 5-7 Beewolves against the 5-7 Jacks. I don't think either team thought they would be here at this point in the season. Both of them looking to make a comeback. Both of them capable. So, I mean, even though you got 2 losing teams here, this could be quite a battle we're about to come up against. We're going to be putting our best guy on the mound, our starting pitcher, the star, the right-hander, Hurley Bender, who throws the ball a little harder than average. He throws crazy junk on it, and he's really accurate. He's got an 0-1 record so far this season, so he wants to even that out. His ERA is a 6.27. I'd like to whittle that one down. He's got a 1.55 whip.
Yeah, and backing him up is Hanley Dexteris, who is locked in right now. Ever since coming back from the injured list, he's been playing really well. Took him a game or 2 to find his stroke, but now it's back, and he's hitting the ball really, really well. He's got better than average power, really good ability to connect, really good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .452 with 2 home runs. And again, because he's locked in, he's outperforming his career stats. Buster Biggs in left field has got good power and good ability to connect, good speed. He's hitting .311 with 2 home runs. And then Sturdy Woodman, like we said, the first baseman, with a little bit better than average power, is a good contact hitter. A little light on the speed on the base paths, but he's hitting .324 with 2 home runs. That huge game-tying home run against the Crocodiles in the last game, so he's coming on here as of late as well.
Yes, and they're going to be going against the starter, the southpaw Donk O for the Jacks, their top pitcher. He throws the ball with pretty average velocity and junk, although he's really accurate, more accurate than most. He also has an 0-1 record this season. He's looking to even that up, and a 4.82 ERA. He'd probably like to whittle down with a 1.18 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And then backing him up again, Jack Cracker. We talked about him, the left fielder, locked in, which is no surprise for him. He's got very good power, excellent ability to connect. He does not have a lot of speed on the base paths. He's hitting .327 with 4 home runs. Juice Jackson at third base with a lot of power, and he makes really good contact at home plate. Again, not a whole lot of speed on the base paths. He's hitting 160 with 1 home run. Hurley Bender, the second baseman, another big contributor in that first game against the that we played to start the season. He does not look like he's 100%. He looks like he's maybe ailing a little bit. Whether or not we see him tonight, I'm not sure, but he's got very good power, very good ability to connect. Again, not a whole lot of speed, but he's hitting 256 with 3 home runs. And you're looking at 8 home runs on the Jack side to 6 on the Beewolves side. So this may be a derby.
Yeah, those notable players, they've punished us before. There's been some bad blood between these teams since a couple seasons back when we knocked them out of the playoffs. They were the favored team to win, and it's been quite a rivalry. So it'll be. Hey,
they weren't my favorite team to win.
Right, yeah, you speak for yourself. Assistant coach has given us the lineup tonight, and it's going to look a little something like this. Starting things off as is been tradition, Hanley Dexteras, the locked-in shortstop. He's going to bat first, leading everybody off. Right behind him, Billy LeBoink is going to bat second and play out in right field. At third base and batting third, in left field and batting third, Buster Biggs. Buster Biggs will be out there in left field. Sturdy Woodman will bat cleanup and play first base. At second base, squarely landing his position there, Freddie Knox, the standalone starting second base person. Right behind him, batting sixth, Magic Morrison plays center field. At third base, the usual, batting seventh, Bertha Banks. Behind the plate tonight, Steve Monstour, who has sort of lost his starting job to Eliza Peck, but Eliza Peck isn't quite 100%. She's going to get some rest, so Steve's going to come out and try and prove himself and put some points on the board. And then batting ninth, Hurley Bender, and he will come out and throw the forefinger, the two finger, the cut finger, the curveball, and the slider.
Yes, sir. Hazy evening here in Tiger Den. That may impact the players.
Yeah, our last trip here this regular season.
Yeah, last time these two teams got together, they combined for 8 home runs, Tom.
Wow.
The ball was flying out of Red Rock.
Yeah, it was. We'll see if we can do the same to them here in Houston. Am I right?
Yes, sir. The Jacks lineup, Cracker leading off playing center field, Freely in left, Buffler playing second base, Jackson at third, Yamamoto playing first, Rob Glover at shortstop, Hank Hart catching, Sparks in right field, and Donko pitching. Sparks is tense. So as the Jacks take the field, Hanley Dexteras, Billy LeBoink, and Buster Biggs will grab some lumber and get ready to face off against Donko and his 4.82 ERA.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Hanley Dexteras is locked in and fit. He's hitting 452, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season.
452. Donko's first pitch is right to him, but a diving stop by Buffalo, who throws it to first and gets the out. Wow, what a start already.
Yeah, Donko served that one up. Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, hitting 341 with a home run, 4 RBIs. The Beewolves know they got to get these pitchers throwing some pitches. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That's outside, ball one. LeBoink likes the high pitch. He's content to let that go by. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off. 1 and 2 still. That one's popped up into shallow right field. Hurley Bender with his back to home makes the catch for the second out. 2 down now. Buster Biggs steps in.
Maybe that trip tired him out a little bit. All right. 7th pitch by Donko is right in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Buster Biggs over top of the first. Good night here for baseball. That one misses. We're even at 1 apiece. Seems to be a theme here for O's. That one's get past the mound into center field. And Buster Biggs will get our first single tonight and get the offense going for the Beewolves. Way to go, Buster.
All right. At first base, Sturdy Woodman, the hero the other night. The first baseman neutral and fit. 324, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Buster Biggs at first base has plenty of speed. First pitch to Woodman is high, ball 1. But the catcher's got a pretty good arm back there behind home plate. That one's low, ball 2. 2 strikes. No, 2 ball. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. I'm sorry. That one's ball 4, and now Donko has walked Sturdy Woodman on 4 pitches. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs.
Well, I didn't expect that. Freddie Knox hitting 378. He's got fast runner at second base and Sturdy Woodman at first. Hits that one a little bit late down the first base line Foul ball away in the count. Pressure up here. There's a fly ball in the center field, but that's going to be an easy catch. Waving that off is Jack Cracker to end the side.
Oh, well. That wasn't good. So we're going into the bottom of the second. No runs. Tied up. Jack Cracker, Log Freely, and Hurley Bender are going to take a first look at Hurley Bender and his 6.27 ERA.
Now batting, the center
Buster Biggs with the only hit of the day so far. Jack Cracker the left fielder's locked in and fit, hitting .327, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. This guy is a team in and of himself. And there's a shot, and that's going to take a funny hop. And Dexter's is going to grab it and make the throw to first for the first out. One down, Log Freely, the left fielder steps in. He's neutral and fit, hitting .167 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Bases empty in the bottom of the first for Log Freely. First pitch to Freely's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get into center field. Magic Moore is not going to pick it up, make the throw in. So runner at first base with 1 out. Log Freely. Hurley Bender, the second baseman, neutral and fit, hitting .256, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Bender with a home run in the last time these two faced off. First pitch is in there for called strike 1. Freely does not have a lot of speed at first base. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. I don't think Freely was going to test Monsteur's arm here. That one's fouled off, and now Bender finds himself behind in the count 1-2. Bender delivers. That's fouled off as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Log Freely standing at first base, and Hurley Bender in the box. Bender delivers. Low, ball 2. Count has evened. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's fouled straight back. Bender is putting the screws to Bender here. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Bender goes down on strikes. Bender racks up his first K of the day. So 2 down now. Log Freely at first. Juice Jackson, the third baseman, steps in. Juice off to a slow start, hitting .160 with a home run, 5 RBIs. Takes the first pitch from Bender for a called strike 1.
That's inside.
That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Bender got up to 12 pitches. Make it 13 right there. That one's fouled back. Jackson behind in the count, 1-2 now. There's a shot, and that's going to get fair along the third baseline. Bertha Banks tried to make the dive to stop it, but unfortunately couldn't get a hold of it. Was able to run into the corner. 2 on, 2 outs. Yo-Yo Yamamoto coming up. Yamamoto hitting .179 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Runners at first and second. There's a shot that's going to get into right field, and Billy LeBoy's going to make that catch for the 3rd out. So as we head into the top of the second, Beewolves, no runs on 1 hit. Jacks, no runs on 2 hits. Magic Moore, Bertha Banks, Steve Monster going to get their first look at Donko, who's thrown 15 pitches, giving up a walk and a hit. His ERA is up to 4.58. Magic Moore's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's hitting .150 on the season with a home run and an RBI. That one's high, ball 1. Love to see Moore start to turn it on here a little bit. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a smash. That looks like it's going to be in the gap between right and center. And Magic Moore is coming around, going to slide into second with a double. So an extra base hit for Magic Moore, exactly what we'd like to see from him today.
Yeah, I guess a double with no outs. Bertha Banks 50 on the season with 1 home run and 5 RBIs. An outfield single would bring Magic Moore home. That one misses low. Top of the second, 1 ball.
Oh.
That's an easy pop up into center field. Moore's going to have to come back. Waving that off is Jack Cracker. Gets that first out.
All right, Steve Monster, the catcher's neutral and fit. He's hitting .250 with a home run, 3 RBIs. He's platooning with Eliza Peck this year. 1 out with Magic Moore standing at second. First pitch is in there for strike 1. That one's high. Count is evened up. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Magic Moore at second. There's a shot. That's going to be, oh, crud. That's going to be Tried to, it was a ground ball to the shortstop. Magic Moore started to run, then tried to get back, but he got cut off, so he couldn't get back to second base. It's 2 outs now with a runner at first.
You got Steve Munster at first base, a swinging roll right to Buffler. It's going to be thrown out. That was a Hurley Bender, by the way.
All right, so we're going to head into the bottom of the second. It's still no score. Rob Glover, Hank Hart, and Betty Sparks going to take a look at Bender for the first time. He threw 15 pitches with a strikeout, gave up 2 hits in the bottom of the first.
So for a pretty even match here, the shortstop Rod Glover, we knew from Santa Monica playing the Overdogs. He's hitting 258 this season. No long balls, no RBIs. Not really a power hitter. Good contact, though. Makes good contact with that, but pulls it off the fence. Oh, and the guy got a chain link fence here in Houston. Take it old school. There's a roller straight to Brett the Banks, who's going to pick it up, make the throw to first, and get Rob Glover down. That brings up Hank Hart. Hanky, 312, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Solid contact hitter, not a ton of power. Fans behind him, cheering him on. The first one misses inside by Bender. 1-0 the count. Number 50 getting ready to throw his 19th pitch. Also misses. Hoping to get a strike on the 20th. Here it comes. Misses that one as well. He's going around the corner. Doesn't quite get him. He nods his head. Couldn't quite figure why those didn't make it in. There's Hanley Dexter's raging back. A little liner to Hanley Dexter's. Couldn't decide whether or not to jump or not. He makes the catch and ends that one. Here comes Betty Sparks now, who's looking a little bit tense. She's got bad contact but good power. That one inside. The outfield's gonna go deep because if she gets the long ball, it's gonna go far. She's only hitting 143 this season. 1 home run. That's an easy grounder to Freddie. Knox takes a silly hop, throws it gently to first base, and ends the side, Pete.
That's the second weird hop off the infield that we've seen so far. So as we head into the top of the third, still no score. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 1. Billy LeBlanc 0 for 1. Buster Biggs 1 for 1. Donko at 25 pitches with a walk, giving up 2 hits. Hanley Dexter is locked in and fit, known as a tough-out utility player. He's 0 for 1 today. Jumped on the first pitch by Donko, unfortunately. That's a smash. Unfortunately, it's going to curve foul along the third baseline.
Oh,
that one's popped straight up on the infield. First baseman Yamamoto's there to make the catch. 1 down.
Yeah, it was a bad pitch. He shouldn't have swung at it. It was too far outside. Billy the Boink, 0 for 1 of the day. Hitting 333 though. That's a good average, especially this time of the season. Oh, hard hit past the mound into center field. That's a nice clean single by Billy the Boink, who's having, I think, probably the best season of his career this year.
That'd be interesting to look up. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single. LeBlanc at first base does not have a lot of speed. He's not about to test the waters and steal a base. First pitch to Biggs is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. That one's low, ball 2. The Corker standing at first base. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. Beewolves need to get these pitch counts up. That one's hit foul, out of play along the first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. Unfortunately, Donko is throwing some meatballs early in the count. It's hard to lay off.
Well, the good one of those, it's gone. And Sturdy Woodman's the guy, just the guy who could do it. Misses outside, ball 1. Billy the Blank's not going anywhere for stealing. That one arcs in there for strike. We even one apiece. Pressure up, 2 outs, top of the third. Still no score. That one's in the ground. Good trap by the Jacks catcher. Hard hit into the gap between first and second base. That's another clean single, this time from Sturdy Woodman. And Beatles got 1 at first and second with 2 outs, Pete.
Yes, sir. Freddie Knox is neutral and fit, 0 for 1 today, hitting .370 on the season. Like my partner said, runners at first and second, neither with any speed, really. First pitch to Freddie Knox is in there for called strike. Strike 1.
No.
That one's popped up into shallow right center, and everybody's going to go back.
Oh, they made it. Holy cow. Everybody gets back to their base.
That was weird.
Yeah, and the bases are loaded now. Up comes Magic Moore sitting 171. A lowly one. He's probably having the worst year of his career. That one misses low. Ball 1. Ball 2. Pressure way up here at the top of the third. Beals get a single. Oh, it's a liner straight to Glover to end the side.
Dang nabbit. But the Beewolves pick up 3 more hits in the second, making it no runs, 5 hits for the Beewolves, no runs, 2 hits for the Jacks. Donk owes first at bat. Jack Cracker 0 for 1. Log Freely 1 for 1. Bender with 23 pitches, a strikeout. Giving up 2 hits. Donk goes neutral and fit, hitting .429. So a pretty good hitting pitcher, this guy.
Yeah. Who does he think he is, this guy?
I don't know, but he took that pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Hurley Bender at 24 pitches in the bottom of the 3rd. That one's a flare, and it's going to get foul into just over Sturdy Woodman's head into foul territory along first base. So, now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. First pitch inside. So that's ball 1. 1-2 to Donk O. Swing and a miss, and Donk O goes down on strikes. 1 down, and in steps the dangerous Jack Cracker. He's locked in and fit, 0 for 1 today. Hitting .320 though. Bender delivers to Cracker low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Base is empty for Jack Cracker in the bottom of the 3rd. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's outside, ball 3. 3-0. Jack Cracker, a hitter's pitch coming up here from Hurley Bender, make it his 31st pitch. That catches the inside corner for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to the dangerous Jack Cracker. There's a smash, and that's going to get out into, and it's off the wall.
He runs under.
Off the wall. And they gave me, for some reason, they switched to the center fielder.
Oh.
Which didn't make sense. But anyway, Jack Cracker with a double off the wall in left center. Log Freely stepping up. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Cracker at second base does not have a lot of speed. 1 out. That one's low, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Freely, the left fielder in that. The plate, that one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Oh, come on.
That one's high. 3 balls and a strike. That catches the inside corner. Full count now to Log Freely. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Let's see if Bender can get him here. That's popped up, and they gave me Buster Biggs. Why did you give me Buster Biggs? Give me... Why do you... Give me the player closest to the ball. That's what you're supposed to do. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's in there for a called strike. Log Freely goes down looking. So now there's 2 outs with Jack Cracker standing at second base. Hurley Buffler is tense, but well, he's 0 for 1 today. Again, he's not 100% physically, and he's mentally tense. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Like I say, Jack Cracker standing at second base. That one's low, ball 2. Bender now up to 41, make it 42 pitches with this next one. That one's fouled straight back. Hurley Buffler standing with 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's fouled straight back, and now the count is evened up 2-2 with 2 outs. In the bottom of the 3rd, still no score.
Oh, no. No.
That one's smashed, but foul along the 3rd baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's fouled off. Hurley Buffler again, just driving up the pitch count with Bender. There's a smash. That's going to get into right field. LeBoy's going to come up firing for home to hold Cracker to a just wanted base. So it's runners at first and third now with 2 outs. Juice Jackson, who's 1 for 1. Hurley Buffler at first. Jack Cracker at third. 2 outs. Juice Jackson takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Jackson hitting 176. He's 1 for 1 today, though. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jackson. Juice Jackson, the Jacks' third baseman, swing and a miss. He wanted that one so bad you could feel the breeze. 1 ball, 2 strikes now with 2 outs to Jackson. Swing and a miss, and Jackson goes down, smashes the bat at home plate. So Bender able to get out of some trouble there. As we head into the top of the 4th, it's still no score. Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Steve Munster 0 for 1. Hurley Bender 0 for 1. Donk 42 pitches with a walk, giving up 5 hits. ERA's dropped to 4.15.
I think Bender's leading the league right now in strikeouts, I believe.
Very cool. Bertha Banks takes the first pitch for called strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. 2 quick strikes now to Bertha Banks. That one's floated in there, but she got around it quick and pushed it foul along the first baseline. That one's foul as well. No balls, 2 strikes, still no outs. That one's high. Ball 1, 1-2. That's going to be hit on the ground to Huffley Buffler at second base. Bertha Banks is going to make the run, but they're going to get her thrown out at first base. So 1 down now.
Steve Bonstore 0 for 1. Batting average up a little bit higher. He's at 238. Person's ready for a strike. Donko comes right at you. 50th pitch right here. Little roller back to O on the mound. Throws it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Wow. Hurley Bender's locked in, and Fitty's 0 for 1 today, hitting 1-3 on the season. Nobody on, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Still no score.
That's high.
Bender takes the first pitch high, ball 1. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs now.
Nope, that's inside.
That one's inside, ball 2, 2-1. There's a smash. Oh. That's going to get past the shortstop into the outfield. He's going to hold up with a long, deep single. The center fielder was able to track that down, but yeah, I don't know how it squeaked past the shortstop into the outfield.
Well, that brings in Hanley Dexteris now 0 for 2 on the day. Hopefully go 1 for 3. He can advance. That one somehow makes it in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to Hanley. That one outside corner makes it 2 quick strikes. He's got him in a hole, but Hanley's a tough out. He's thinking over the right pitch there. Goes low, doesn't chase. Good patience, Hanley Dex. You can't get him on a bad pitch like that. This is too quick. Never even a 2-2-2. Top of the 4th. Check swing, pulls back ball 3. Good patience. Hanley's got a full count. And he walks him, Pete. What a great patience by Hanley Dexteris who gets on.
Yes, sir. And in steps Billy LeBoy, the right fielder, favors the high pitch. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Runners now at first and second. Unfortunately, 2 outs again. Beewolves. That's a shot. That's going to get into center field, and the runner from second's coming around. He's going to try and score, and he's going to make it. And the Beewolves take the lead.
Man, that was hard fought to get that 1 run, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Biggs 1 for 2, 319. He's got a fast runner at second base, a slow runner at first base. It's a liner. Oh, Huffley Buffer jumps like 8 feet in the air to make that catch.
Oh, my goodness gracious. But the Beewolves put 1 on the board, so as we head into the bottom of the 4th, it's 1-0 Beewolves. Yo-Yo Yamamoto, Rob Glover, and Hank Hart all 0 for 1. 0 for the day.
Yo-Yo Yamamoto.
And Hurley Bender has 4 strikeouts, which puts him in the lead this season. Yamamoto contact hitter, check swings at that first one. It's a strike. 0-1 the count to Yamamoto. Second one's a nice slider right in there for a strike. 0-2. He's got him in the hole. The crowd's not knowing what to do. There's a hard hit into the gap right in the right field. Billy Boyd's going to pick that up toward the first. He got him down 0-2, and then he gets on base solid. Here comes Rob Glover. 0 for 1 on the day. Likes his pitches in the bottom half of the strike zone. Is a good contact hitter. Does not make doesn't even swing at that first one inside. Strike 1 0 the count. Safety off for Rob Glover, who watches that in. This is exactly where we were last time. 0-2. What's going to happen? Hopefully a double play. Swinging of his strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout by Hurley Bender. Good pitch selection. Got him chasing one that was hard to hit. That brings in Hank Hart, the catcher. 0 for 1 today, hitting 303. Another contact hitter. Fans behind him here with 1 out. Hoping he gets something done, but the Beewolves are hoping for that double play ball. 1-0 the count to Hank Hart. The first one missed. Second one misses outside. 2 quick balls. 2-0 to Hank Hart. That one makes it inside. Safety's off 2-1. Hurley Bender throw a 60th pitch to Steve Monstour right here. Oh, just misses that breaking count. 3, and we got a hitter's pitch to Hank Hart. Makes it right in there for a strike. 3-2 to a full count. Can he drop him? Curve ball, and that's going to get in the same gap in the right center field. And it's the same situation. Now you got 2 runners on first and second base. And they're getting these pitch counts up here. You got Betty Sparks coming in, who's tense, 0 for 1. Good power hitter, so the outfield's going to go deep. It's that one hard back off the fence, 0-1 the count. Check swing at that one and misses.
Come on,
1-1. We need a double player. She's a tough out. She likes the pitches outside. That breaks in there for a strike, 1-2, but this is where the bad news happens. There it is, outside corner strike, another K for Hurley Bender, and he has to get out of this. Here's Donko, 0 for 1. He's going to stay in. Donko's a good contact hitter for a pitcher. Watch the first one go outside corner, 0-1. He may get one on the ground here. He may put one in the air even. He's got fair power as well. Hard foul ball, Souvenir, first base line, 0-2. Swinging him a strike 3. 3 Ks for Hurley Bender, ending the side. Way to go, Hurley.
Yes, sir. So as we get ready to go into the 5th, it is the Beewolves 1, Jacks nothing. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a walk. Freddie Knox 1 for 2, and Magic Moore 1 for 2 with a double. Donko at 62 pitches with 2 walks, giving up 7 hits. Sturdy Woodman's neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Sturdy, let's see some magic, brother. Allen's in it for a cold strike. Strike 1.
Nope, inside.
Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a smash. That's going to get into center field. So a clean single for Sturdy Woodman to lead off. So 1 on and no outs, and in steps Freddie Knox.
There you go, Sturdy. That'll give him some confidence. Freddie Knox 1 for 2 with a single. He's got a slow runner at first base, but a home run would make it a nice here. Freddie Knox, I got one up.
Pete.
He gets the easy pop fly. They'll get here in a minute. Here it comes. That was caught by Jack Cracker in center field. 1 down.
Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's 1 for 2 with a double today. Sturdy Woodman standing at first base with only 1 out.
That's low.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Allen's a roller back to Donko. He's going to throw it to second, over to first for the double play, and we're out of the inning. And again, another offensive start goes to naught. Beewolves 1, Jacks nothing. Cracker 1 for 2 with a double. Freely 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Buffler 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender at 69 pitches with 7 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a double today. As I almost die on my own spit. Allen's fouled straight back. Jack Cracker. Bender now about to deliver his 71st pitch. That one's fouled off as well, and now Cracker has put himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. No outs in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and Cracker goes down on strikes. 1 down. And in steps Log Freely, the left fielder. 1 for 2 with a single today. Opened up the first inning. I believe he got the first hit. Swing and a miss. And Freely was out in front of that one. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Base is empty for Log Freely in the bottom of the 5th.
That's inside.
That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Freely. And now he's behind in the count, 1-2 with 1 out. Bender at 75 pitches. Swing and a miss, and he gets Log Freely. That's the 2nd K of this inning. Huffley Buffler neutral and well, 1 for 2 with a single, 2 outs, base is empty for Buffler. Hurley Bender is locked in right now. That one's fouled off straight back. Strike 1, Bender at 78, going to deliver his 78th pitch right here. That's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Huffley Buffler, the Jacks' second baseman, standing in the box. He pounds that one into right field. Boink's there to make the catch for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3. We're going into the top of the 6th. Beewolves 1 run. Jacks nothing. Bertha Banks 0 for 2. Steve Monstour 0 for 2. Hurley Bender 1 for 2. Donko at 68 pitches with 2 walks, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at 4.18. Come on, Beewolves. Let's break this one open here. Bertha Banks neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today, though.
Yeah, she's got to go 1 for 3. Good patient. Oh, she swings late. It's a liner right to Glover. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Steve Monstour, the catcher's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. He's hitting .227 on the season with a home run, 3 RBIs. Bases empty in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Monstour takes his pitch for a cold strike. Strike 1. There's a smash. That's in the left field. It's at the wall. It's off the wall. And Steve Monstour is going to be pulling into second with a double.
Yeah.
So a 1-out double in the top of the 6th puts Monstour at second base with Hurley Bender stepping in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And locked in and fit.
Yeah, he's a good hitting pitcher. Now he gets an outfield single here. We're bringing in Steve Monstour. I was right in there for a strike, 0 on the count. Donko still looking composed. His 73rd pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. He's quickly got Bender in a hole. Late swing, that's going to go into the gap. He's coming around for home. He's coming around for home. He's going to slide late. Doggone Steve Monstour. What has he got? Lead boots on?
I don't know. He must. And they just
should've held
locked
up.
in. If 0 for 2 with a walk, that's going to be the end of Donko. And they're going to bring in Immaculo Spectaculo. Spectaculo with a 4.09 ERA, a 2.0 whip, 13 strikeouts on the season. He's neutral and fit. He's got very good velocity, very good junk, and good accuracy. He's almost fully rested, but not fully. He's got a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And the Beewolves have seen Spectaculo once already this season. They've got a batting average against of 500. So runner at first base has some.
Ball, that's inside.
First pitch from Spectacular is a ball inside. Throw to Yamamoto, and the runner is back. So 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs.
No, that's low.
Owen's low ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Hanley Dexteris. Finally, Spectacular finds the strike zone with that one. 2-1 now. There's a smash. That's going to get up the middle into center field. And everybody's going to move up 1. So is that, is it Magic Moore at second?
No, that's Hurley Bender at second, and Hanley Dex at first. Billy LeBoy Cup now. Billy LeBoy getting 362. I didn't see what it was on the day. Good contact there. That one's inside, ball 1, good patience. But the pressure way up here now on the top of the 6th. Beewolves could do more damage. Spectacular has a hard time finding that strike zone to begin with. And then he comes right at you. But it's a little grounder straight to Yamamoto. Who's going to walk that down for that 3rd out.
So we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. It's still 1-0. It's amazing. The Beewolves have 11 hits and only 1 run. Juice Jackson 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Yo-Yo Yamamoto 1 for 2. And Rob Glover 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender at 79 pitches.
Juice Jackson 1 for 2. Power hitter. Outfield going deep. Mr. Jackson. 80th pitch by Hurley Bender was a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Jackson could tie the game up with 1 swing of the bat. And Hurley Bender knows it. There's a hard hit. Bertha Banks overhead. That's going to be extra bases into the corner. Buster Biggs picks it up, throws it into the cutoff. And they're going to hold him up at first. So, yeah, it was good to get this single. We got a runner on, no outs. The pressure up now to Yo-Yo Yamamoto, who's 1 for 2. He's got good contact against left-handers, facing a right-hander. Hoping for that double play hit. The Beewolves are. Fouls that one back off the fence. Almost hits his man on deck. 0-1 the count. Fouls that one. Oof! Liner to Souvenir, first row. 0-2. Got him in a hole. Fouls that breaking pitch off. 85th pitch by Hurley Bender coming right here. Hard hit to Hurley Dexteris. He's going to go to second base. Freddie's going to whip around, get it to first play. Way to clear the bags, Beewolves.
Yes, sir.
And that brings in Rod, who's 0 for 2.
Very good defense.
A good contact hitter, the shortstop for the Jacks. So Bender isn't going to throw a meat. Goes right at him. That's going to Magic Moore. Is going to slide up and not quite get it. Oh, and it gets past him. Oh, my gosh, because he slid. He's going to go. Glover's going to get into third base. Unbelievable. A triple. A freaking triple off a looper in the center field. And that brings the catcher, Hank Hart, who's 1 for 2. The Beewolves need just 1 more. So if Hurley Bender could drop him here, that'd be great. Good contact hitter, Hank Hart. Box at the first with check swing. Count. Second pitch. Fouled back up the fence, and we're even at 1 apiece. That one misses low away. 2-1. And the 90th pitch by Bender coming in. Gets a signal from the store. Fouls that breaking pitch into his own dugout. 2-2-2. Hard hit into the gap, and that's going to be the tying score for the Jacks. It's now 1-1. And a good single by Hank Hart. And this game is knotted up at 1 apiece. Betty Sparks now 0 for 2. Tense, but a power hitter. Pressure way up. That one misses inside, ball 1. You got an
He can't find the strike zone, and when he does, it's a freaking volleyball.
Average speed at first base, 1-1 after 1, and there's 2 strikes now. 1-2. He's got her in a hole, but this is where the damage happens, and there it is. Oh my! Always on 0-2, Pete. It's always with 2 strikes. She hits a long home run to right center field. That's a 2-run bomb. Sparks, not tense anymore. 434. That's their second home run and third RBI of the season. And just like that, the Jacks come from behind and grab the lead. It's now a 2-run game, 3-1. And that brings Immaculate Spectacular, and he's going to stay. Hurley Bender sneezing now. Out there. Skipper's looking over. And may give him... Okay, he's going to give him a little bit more to go with. 2 outs, he needs 1 more. Spectacular, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Losing a little on his velocity now. 97th pitch, misses inside ball.
Come on,
We're even at 1 apiece. Spectacular, not a great contact here, but there's a fly ball to center field. Magic Morgan sees it in the lights, waves it off, makes a catch, and ends the side.
Yep. So we're heading into the top of the 7th. The Jacks have taken the lead 3-1. Beewolves 1 run on 11 hits. Jacks 3 runs on 10 hits. Buster Biggs 1 for 3. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3 with a walk. Freddie Knox 1 for 3. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Come on, Buster. Let's get things going here. 2.
Oh, no.
Popped up into right field. Right fielder's under it, makes the call, and Betty Sparks is able to make the catch for the first out. 1 down now.
Looked like it was in a good spot for a home run. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. Sturdy's going to show a little bit more patience. Hard hit. Liner. Oh, it's knocked down by third base. He's not able to pick it up. Sturdy's going to make it in there safe for a single. Way to go, Sturdy. Get the offense going here.
Yes, sir. 1 out, 1 on, and Freddie Knox, the second baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He's hitting 375 this season, and Sturdy Woodman does not have speed, so he's not a steal threat. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out.
Oh, Sturdy, no.
Popped up,
It's not Sturdy.
popped up into shallow right center, and Hurley Bender from second base ranges all the way out to make the catch. So 2 outs now.
Magic Moore 1 for 3 with a double, 163. Hopefully Magic can turn things around. Crowd on their feet, hoping they shut him down. He reaches out, hits a liner straight to Glover at the shortstop. Throws it to first, just beats him.
I don't understand why we can't hit. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. The Jack Beewolves 1. Jack Cracker 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Log Freely 1 for 3 strikeouts. Hurley Bender 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Hurley Bender is done. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, is locked in at 50. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Bender at 98 pitches. His velocity is really starting to show some wear. He had some flashes, and then again, he falls apart. He falls apart hard. Coming into the game now, Benson Rushmore going to take over duty for Hurley Bender. Rushmore with a 5.06 ERA, 1.69 strikeouts on the season. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity, average junk. His accuracy leaves a bit to be desired, but he's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So in the bottom of the 7th, Jacks 3, Beewolves 1. First pitch from Rushmore is outside, ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the dangerous Jack Cracker. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. Cracker, who's had 1 double today and 2 strikeouts, is still locked in. That one's fouled off straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, bases empty in the bottom of the 7th. There it's fouled off as well. 2-2. Jacks with a 3-1 lead. There's a smash. That'll get into center field. Clean single. And Jack Cracker's on base. No outs. Runner on first. Log Freely steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Cracker does not have a lot of speed. Not a very big steal threat. First pitch from Rushmore is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's fouled straight back. Count evens up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's fouled straight back as well. Freely finds himself behind in the count, 1-2. There's a shot, and Dexter is going to pick it. No, oh.
It's all right.
So he was he had to dive for it, made the throw to first to get the runner there, but unfortunately was unable to flip it and get 2. So 1 out, runner at second base. Hurley Bender steps in. Oh, I wish we would have got the double on that one. There's a smash that's going to get out into.
Oh,
why didn't you dive? I was hitting the button.
Oh,
and that's gonna be something. That's another run. So the Jacks now extending their lead 4-1. Juice Jackson comes in. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Hurley Bender standing at second base with a double. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't.
I thought he had that. It looked like he was right under it.
Yeah. All I need to do is hit the dive button. I hit it and he didn't do it. He just kept running. I don't. So. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Juice Jackson. Runner at second base. Jack's now with a 4-1 lead. That one's fouled straight back as well. Now Juice Jackson is behind the count 1-2, and this is where he hits a home run. That's in there. Catches the outside corner. So Benson rushed for his first strikeout. 2 outs now with a runner at second. Yo-Yo Yamamoto is 1 for 3 with a single. All right. So Buffler at second base. Yamamoto fouls that one straight back. No balls and a strike.
Oh, no.
It's going to be in the corner. That'll be fair ball into the corner. And Benson, Billy LeBoinc's going to pick it up, make the throw in to Freddie Knox. But far enough out there for Hurley Bender was the itch to get all the way around to home. And now the score is 5-1.
But
Rob Glover steps in, favors the low pitch.
Benson Rushmore totally missed on that one. Totally, it's like I can't get the reticle anywhere where he's supposed to throw it. He's awful tonight.
Juice Jackson. Actually, who was just up?
I think that was Glover.
Okay, yeah. Rob Glover just singled to left field. So now there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. Benson Rushmore is tense but fit. His accuracy is really in the toilet right now. It's he's showing a lot of wear. That one's fouled off. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's in there for a called strike. And now Rushmore takes the lead over Heckhart with no balls, 2 strikes. That one's low, ball 1. Hart had anticipated that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick up, make the throw, and get him at first. But boy, that was a close bang play. Jacks put 2 more on the board, so the Beewolves find themselves in the whole 4 runs. It's 5-1 Jacks. Bertha Banks 0 for 3. Steve Munster 1 for 3 with a double, and Benson Rushmore's first at bat, Spectacular, has thrown 23 pitches. Bertha Banks is neutral and fit. She's 0 for 3 though today. Come on, Bertha, get off the snide. We need that bat, Bertha. First pitch is in it for called strike. Strike 1. There's a smash up the middle into center field. That'll be a clean single. So Bertha Banks doing her part, getting a leadoff single. Let's get things going here. Rally. We need a rally inning here.
We can do it. We came from behind in the same buildings a couple nights ago against a different team, so we can do it twice. Steve Munster got power against these right-handers. He could take one. That would have been a good home run pitch. 0-1 the count. And this is ball. We're even at 1 apiece. Top of the 8th, 5-1 Jacks. Floater into left field. Or center field, I'm sorry. That gets past the runner. Everyone's going around. Bertha Banks is going to pull up at third base, and Freddie Knox slides into second for a nice double beat. Runners at second and third with no outs.
Benson Rushmore stepping in. He's going to get pulled, I hope.
Stepping out, you're right.
Benson Rushmore came in pitching. We got runners at first and second with no outs. We're down by 4. Benson Rushmore is going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in Poke Foster. Poke Foster, the pinch hitter's hitting .571 on the season with a home run, 2 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He does not have a lot of power, but he has very good contact and not a lot of speed on the base pass. So Poke Foster pinch hitting for the pitcher.
I'll get ready to run.
Benson Rushmore, and there's going to be a play at
home plate. She's
going to be out by a mile. What the freak, man? How? She's not that slow. Come on.
She's down. There's now 2 outs. Runner at second base. Hanley Dex just needs an outfield single. Swings late. Fouls it back. 0-1. And it's locked in. There's a liner in the left. No, he's going to hold up. He's going. I told him to hold up. You'll see it on the replay. I told him to come back. He kept going. Oh, my gosh.
That will be the game.
Oh, man.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Case. Interesting. Okay, the 10th Case Bras is going to come in. He's got 18 ERA, a 2.83 whip. He's looking to whittle all that down. He's got 8 strikeouts. He's known for his power. He throws the ball hard. He's accurate enough. Doesn't have much junk, though. He's pretty well rested. He throws a 4-finger, the slider, and a changeup. And hopefully he's only going to need to throw for like an inning here.
Yep, so we're heading into the bottom of the 8th. Jacks 5, Beewolves 1. Both teams with 14 hits. The Jacks with an error. Betty Sparks 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Immaculate Spectacular 0 for 1, and Jack Cracker 2 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Case Barajas is coming in.
Betty Sparks 1 for 3 on the night. Only 158, but she hit that home run, right? 2-run bomb before. So the offense is going to go deep for Betty Sparks. First one's there for strike, 0-1. Job. Going to work out the tension. Misses that one. Ball, we're even 1 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. I don't know what's going on here. We're getting some technical glitches. That one misses low. 2-1. She's ahead in the count. Fouls that one hard. Souvenir first base line. 2-2. She's a tough out. 5th pitch by Barajas. Breaking pitch back off the fence. Still 2 apiece. Swinging of a strike 3. Way to go, Barajas. He puts down a powerful batter and loosens up a little bit. And that brings in the pitcher, Immaculate Spectacular, and they're going to take him out. They're going to bring in Bruno Adamo, who fanned on the last pitch of the finals, lost the game for the Stakes last year, the Sirloins. Bruno Adamo, good contact hitter. He's hitting .222 on the season. Pinch hitting. He's pretty fast if he gets on base. Number 23, right-hand batter's box. Bruno Adamo facing Case Barajas. Throws the first pitch for him. Check swing outside corner, strike 1. 5-1 Jacks in the bottom of the 8th. Beewol's going to have one more chance to try and get back in this. Swings early, fouls it back off the fence. 0-2. Can Barajas put away another pitcher? There's that low swing. He's going, knocks it down. He throws to second. He throws to second base after knocking it down. And the runner gets to first. Now Jack Cracker's locked in. He's a power hitter, good contact. You got a runner, 1 out, fast runner at first base. So you got to watch for the steal. Outfield's going deep. That one misses ball as well. 2-0 count. Goes to first base. Can't quite get him. He's in the dirt. It is Bruno Adamo. Inside corner misses 3 quick balls. 3-0. To a powerful Jack Cracker. Makes a curveball right in for strike. 3-1. Got a hitter's pitch. Fouls him back off the fence, and now he's got 2 strikes. Can he drop Jack Cracker? Fouls that one off Souvenir, first base line. There goes the runner. Oh, and that's going to be Billy LeBoink's got to get that in the corner. Past it. He's coming home. Here's the throw home. Can they get the runner? Not in time as
nobody's catching
Steve
either.
Munster
the last
drops
inning
the
and
ball.
a half. They're not. How do?
Yeah. Another run.
Wow.
By the Jacks.
Yeah.
Now it's 6-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. Hard foul back off the net. 0-1 the count. Fouls that one off. First baseline, Souvenir 0-2. Fouls that one back off the net. It's foul ball. It's batting practice time. Oh, and he doesn't chase that low shot for the first time. 21st pitch fouled off the fence. All the foul ball. It's the breaking pitch to Freddie Knox, who's going to throw to first to get the second out. And the forced play. Brings in Huffley Buffler. 2 for 4, the double, a single, and RBI. Outfield's going deep. They need one more batter in this case, Barajas. Get out of this with just that 1 run would be nice. First one high and inside, but it's a strike, 0-1. Fouled hard off the first base line, 0-2. He needs 1 more left. It's the breaker. Hanley Dexter's knocks it down, whips it to first, and it's not in time. He beats it out, and they get the 7th run. Juice Jackson, 2 for 4. Singles, and they're pulling Case already. They're going to pull Case.
Yeah, because this is killing him.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
He's having another bad game.
We're trying to get him back into we're trying to get him back into shape, and this is ridiculous.
So he's had 3 bad games out of 4. They're going to bring in Tats Belfour, who's not well rested. He throws a 4-finger slider and a curveball. We just need a little something from Tats here. He's locked in. Check swing, misses inside ball 1.
This freaking ump is not helping us at all.
Yeah. There's a floater. Tats Belfour picks it up, throws it to first base, and gets out of that side in a hurry.
But Bruno Adamo's going to get lifted, the pinch hitter, and Chico Lapata is going to come in. Chico Lapata, the closing pitcher. He's an A-ranked pitcher. He's 1.11 whip, 7 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity, very good junk, better than average accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's known as a K-Dud, but he's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut lighter. The score is now 7-1 as we're in the top of the 9th. The Beewolves have to score 6 to tie, 7 to take the lead. It's not even a win because the Jacks get the bat. So 6 to tie. That's what we're shooting for. Billy LeBoink 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI. He favors the high pitch. Yeah, this one's got a bad taste in your mouth already. Lapata's first pitch is low, ball 1. There's a rising fastball that's going to get into center field for a clean single. So Billy LeBoink starting things off here with a single to center field, 1 on and no outs.
All right, Buster Biggs, 1 for 4. Hopefully go 2 for 5. Got a slow runner at first base. Misses on 1 note down. Pressure up. Top of the 9th. Beewolves hope to get back in this. Good pitch, but a swing and miss a little bit late. 1 apiece. Buster Biggs. That one hard hit to center field. That's back, Pete. That's gone. Buster Biggs hits it into the greenery over the center field wall. Hopefully not too late. That's a 2-run bomb. That went 422 feet. It's Buster Biggs' 3rd home run and 6th RBI of the season. And he's making it interesting somewhat. It's 7-3 now. The Beewolves 4 runs from tying it up.
Yes, sir. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, locking and fit. 2 for 2 today, I believe.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nobody out yet.
Oh.
There's a smash, hard but foul along the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. That one's low, ball 1. Lapata is a K-Dud.
Oh.
There's a shot to the shortstop, Rob Glover. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the out. 1 down now, and in steps Freddie Knox.
All right, just 1 down. Freddie Knox 1 for 4 with a single. Good contact hitter, smart hitter, fans on their feet. Hoping they end this. Chico Lapata's tense.
Oh.
That one's hit deep to right center field and caught at the track. Betty Sparks with a 2nd out. We're 1 away.
2 down. Magic Moore is tense, but Fitty's 1 for 4 with a double today, hitting a paltry 159 this late in the season. That one's popped up into foul territory along 3rd baseline, and that'll be the end of the. Jackson makes the catch for the 3rd out, and the Jacks have taken both games against the Beewolves this year, and I don't know.
And scored a lot of runs against us, too.
Yeah, they did.
18 runs in 2 games, right?
Well, you know, you kind of got that feeling that, you know, even though the Beewolves had that lead, you know, if we didn't start building on it, that at some point the Jacks are too offensive. You can't. Yeah. You're not going to. You're not going to shut them out.
Well, the frustrating thing is we both get 16 hits, but we only get 3 runs. They get 7.
Yeah.
16. A lot of players on base. We get them out
not a
there.
Good run to hit.
And then we ground out. They don't fly out, and it's like. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the lead in the 4th. They got it back in the 6th and never looked back. 3 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th. We had no defense. We had no pitching for those 3 innings. We get 2 in the 9th, but that's where it ends.
That was it. That was. I mean, I think that, to be honest with you, I think when we get to the stats and we see Hurley Bender, you know, the number of strikeouts he had today, you're going to say, well, he seemed to be doing for the first 5 innings, but then he fell apart.
Yeah.
Well, and then Case Barajas came in, and I think it was a you know, I don't know what happened, but we couldn't get. We could, like you said, you get 2 strikes and you can't get that 3rd one. They pound the ball all over the park, and
well,
they're a tough team.
Yeah. Offensively, I mean, there's a lot of hits there in the first chunk there. We got 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 2 for 5, 2 for 4. You know, everyone was hitting. Like I said again, they would hit to start off, get a couple runners on base, and then fan or go down, and you know it's the 1 home run by Buster Biggs over some. Nice to see him get his 3rd of the season.
Yeah.
Get a couple batters got walked. Woodman and Dexteris. Good patience by those.
Yes, sir. Over there for the Jacks, you know, they got, again, they're an offensive team. You know that coming in. Cracker, even though, you know, you started the game and I think we struck him out twice, and he had that double. So he was like 1 for 3. As we, until about the 6th inning, ended up finishing 3 for 5.
Yeah.
It's like, so the last 2 times he was up, he hit both times. He scores 2 runs. He had an RBI. He did strike out once. So like I say, it's just, it's just the reversal of fortune, going from 1 for 3 in the beginning of the game, and then going 2 for 2, scoring twice and getting an RBI.
Yeah.
And his last 2 at bats, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Freely 1 for 5, and with 2 strikeouts, he continues to struggle. Hurley Bender, who came in tense, percent physically, 3 for 5, scores a run, has 2 RBIs, and he struck out once as well. Juice Jackson, 2 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Came in. I mean, he's only hitting 182, even though he went 2 for 5 today.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo Yamamoto, 2 for 4. Rob Glover, 2 for 4 with a scored a run. Hank Hart, 2 for 4. I've never even heard of Hank Hart. Who is this guy?
He hurts us every time.
Yeah. 1 for 4. Betty Sparks, again, with that 1 home run, she got the 2 RBIs. She also struck out twice in Donko. So, I mean, you wind up with 11 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say here and now, I think Benson Rushmore had 1. Yeah, did Case Barajas have 1?
Yeah, let's see. So we'll go to pitching now. So Bender comes and gets the loss. He throws 6 innings, gives up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 9 strikeouts. What a star pitcher he is when he's on his game. Gives up 1 home run. His ERA is at a 5.84 now, and he's 0-2 on the season, which is not good. It's his worst start. Benson Rushmore, that's who. Benson, he was not hitting his marks. I couldn't get him. He couldn't dial him in, and he was pitch placement selection, trying to pick a slider just outside the strike zone on the outside, and then having it end up right down the middle for a home run. It's like, well, that he didn't mean to do that. So he goes 1 inning, gives up 4 hits, 2 earned runs. Gets 1 K. He doesn't give him a home run, but it was just a lot of hits off him. His ERA is at a 7.11 now. Case Barajas comes in, throws 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, gets 1 strikeout. His ERA is at an 18.9, and he's 0-2 on the season. And then Tats is the only good pitching for the relievers. He throws 1/3 of an inning, gives up nothing. His ERA is at a respectable 1.93. He's 1-0 on the season.
Yep. And then over there for the Jacks, Donk O pitched 5 2/3 innings. Gave up. Speak properly. Donk O. Hold on.
Gives them up.
He pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 10 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks. He leaves with a 4.07 ERA, and his record remains no wins and 1 loss. Immaculo Spectaculo comes in. He earns the win. He pitched 2 1/3 innings, gave up 4 hits. His ERA is at 3.38, and his record improves to 2-0. And then Chico Lapata came in, pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, a home run. His ERA goes to 3.68, and his record remains no wins, no losses, but 3 saves.
Yeah, Spectaculo gets his 2nd run of the season, both of them against us. He loves playing the Beewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. He shows up on the season.
On the season?
When you look at the season, it shows the pitchers. It shows Spectacular with the win.
Spectacular did. He had to win. All right, so the 3 stars of the game. The first star, of course, is Jack Cracker. And again, I commented on it, even though he had started off poorly. And you hope that poor start is going to bring his ego down, and it like has no effect on him. Yeah. He's just constantly pegged and locked in. So Jack Cracker, A- left field. Jacks, he goes 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and RBI and scored 2 runs. And like I say, for most of the game, I mean, he went, he was 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts to start for the first 6 innings.
Oh, 2nd star of the game, the A-, another minus rank. Jacks, the 2nd baseman, number 5, Hurley Bender. He goes 3 for 5, gets a double, 2 RBIs, and scores a run himself.
Yeah. She did it to us in the first game.
Yeah.
Hurley Bender and Jack Cracker. The 3rd star of the game, the B+ left fielder for the Beewolves, Buster Biggs. good old number 39 went 2 for 5, had 2 RBIs, and he scored a run. Oh, and he hit the home run. So he's 2 for 5, hit a home run, had 2 RBIs, scored a run. So, way to go, Buster.
Yep.
Contribution-wise, Tommy G had 9 hits, 1 RBI, 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 56%. Pete J had 7 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, a great catch, and 4 strikeouts for 44%. I thought I had more strikeouts than that. But,
Well, post-game show, I mean, we were 3 straight. Yeah, we were on a winning streak. We'd win 3 straight. So we get one, we take one on the chin. Not the end of the world. We are halfway through our road trip, I believe, right? Yeah, we pack up out of here. After eating steak, we head down to Fort Lauderdale to play the Water Bullets. We'll get some seafood down there. Water Bullets, that's a divisional game. So that's the first of 3 meetings between us season. The next one would probably be a home. So we'll play them once out in Fort Lauderdale. They'll come to Red Rock for the second too. So that's a game we really want to win. That could make us some. Needs to come back and really turn on the game there.
yeah.
And then we end up against the Moose, so we're facing Yoder.
We got some news. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I did not see it. Wait, hold on a second. Let's go all the way down. Let's go all the way. All right, I'll start off. Magic Moore's leg started to cramp up when running too fast. So his speed drops from an 87 to an 85. Still pretty respectable for the 28-year-old center field outfielder.
Yeah. And then just up from there, Omar Chombo offended the Nemesis coach, and he is replaced by Dusty Winder.
Hey!
So Dusty Winder finally gets picked up. Chumbo was an overall C- 26-year-old relief pitcher. He's got Dusty Winder comes in. He's a 33-year-old relief pitcher. He's going to be making $2,100,000. Chumbo was only making $900,000. So at that price, yeah, I think you got the right to talk back to a coach or two.
Yeah.
So the Nemesis won't lose a whole lot on velocity, but they gain some on junk and accuracy. It's a push on power at the plate with Dusty Winder, but we know Dusty Winder very well, and I'm sure he's going to be very successful over there for the Nemesis. Actually, we'll be facing off against him 3 times.
Yeah, he's going to get a house down in Hawaii. Good place to call home.
Yeah.
And Shaka Sports Turf. And let's see the standings again here as they stand right now. I guess Nemesis are at the bottom of us. So, well, good for him though. Okay, so that's it. That's it for the news. Oh no, I'm sorry. Up from there, player development available. Signs stealing. Steve Munster is ready to take on a new training regime. Could get 6 to his contact, 2 to his speed, and -4 to his fielding.
And a 4% chance to gain RBI dud. Now it's a small chance, but still, that'd be our luck,
Yeah.
Player development available. Ligament repair for Beavis Ortiz. A new training opportunity is available for Beavis Ortiz for $1,210,700. He can pick up 4 to his junk, or a 15% chance of gaining 15 50% chance of gaining 14 on his junk, and he's got a 5% chance to gain K-Man.
Up in there, Ruby Green's leg has started to cramp up and running too fast as well. It seems to be an epidemic. Her speed drops from 54 down to 51, so she's kind of middle of the road on speed anyway, is the 28-year-old first base, third baseman. We can go to player development real quick because I think we had some money we were talking about doing one of these things. Now we got a couple.
Who are these people, and where are they running so fast too? Because they're certainly not crossing home plate. That's right. That's not what they're doing.
Well, we had looked at this before, and we got some stuff here. So I think the stuff that we had ruled out was Magic Moore's celebrity date. We had ruled out Hanley Dexter's yoga class. I don't know if we'd ruled anything else out. Now, the Steve Monstour thing is new. The Beavis Ortiz thing is new. We were looking towards Deshaun Levon. adding 1 to his power, 8 to his velocity, and a possibility to become a K-man. And you weigh that against Benson Rushmore getting 2 on his velocity and 5 on his accuracy. And then you got Beavis Ortiz getting 4 to his junk. So I think, yeah, I don't really like the Steve Munster signs thing. I think it's a pitcher selection, Pete. Like, what do you think with those options?
Yeah. Well, you and I have talked about it before. I'm not a big one for paying for negativity.
Yeah.
So +2 of velocity on Benson Rushmore, they get him up to 68, which is pretty good. He's, accuracy, you get 5. Hopefully, that would get you up to 36, which is better than 31, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, and he was having trouble with his accuracy today too.
Yeah. Yeah. If we could get that 15, that would be, then you're up to 46. You're almost at average.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. But there's a 10% chance he becomes a K-dud. I don't like the K-dud.
Yeah.
Because that's that's kind of the Beewolves pitching staff's bread and butter right now is the strikeout. So I don't not want and could possibly hamper that. So that puts you with Deshaun Levon or Beavis Ortiz, I think.
Yeah.
See, Ortiz has got the +4 on his junk, which would get him up over. He'd be at 70. His junk would get up to 70.
71, yeah.
And if he got the 14, he would be at 80.
Yeah.
81.
That'd be crazy, yeah.
Yeah, and then a 5% chance he could get a K-man. So that would be positives all over. I like that.
Only problem is it's 1.2 million.
Yeah. Well, beefcake powder for Deshaun Levon, that's 1.1.
Yeah.
And he's gonna lose 4 on his accuracy.
Yeah.
So he'll drop down under 70% accuracy.
Well, what do you think?
I think of all the pitcher ones, I would go with this Beavis Ortiz. And then, like I say, I mean, if you wanted to spend a 225.6 just to give Hurley Dexterous 1 extra, I mean, I don't know how these work.
Yeah.
Do the odds go up the more we do? Because then maybe it's worth $225,000 just to pick it up because it gets us closer to that 15% chance or that 25, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how they work though.
Yeah, we got 1.231,273 available to spend. So if we got that Beavis Ortiz ligament repair, that would wipe us out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that Hurley Dexterous is gone after the next game, right? 3% chance.
Oh, 3%. That's not much.
And even if it's not gone, I mean, we should be able to afford it in one game because we're getting about 200,000, aren't we? Something.
Yeah.
But do you know how this work? The player development thing works? Is it the more we do, the better the odds get, or?
I don't know. Well, so should we go for Beavis Ortiz then?
Let's do it.
We'll be able to see that in the very next game, right?
Repair that ligament, dude.
All right, we're gonna get him at least 4 to his junk. He's gonna go up to a 71 at least. Let's see if he can get any more than that.
I'm hoping. You got the +4. He's at 71%, and he is not a K-man.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's what we bargained for. So we purchased that one. Get him in the roster now. There he is.
We've just gotten to the point where we expect bad things to happen to us.
That junkie's got he's got the second best junk now on the team. 71. That's pretty darn good. He's 25. He's got a lot of career ahead of him. So it's good. It's good he's developing.
Yes, sir.
And we'll get to see some of that extra junk in the next game against
Water Bullets.
Water Bullets. And before that, there's going to be 17 other games to watch. Let's see, is there anything going on here down in Houston? No, or out in Water Bullets are going to host the Outlaws. That's over Nice, interesting. The freebooters are going to host the Sirloins. That'd be a fun game to see. All right, well, maybe we'll get a ticket to that, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. All right, anyway, well, not the game we hoped for today. Got a lot of hits.
Lots of, and that's the thing is there were a lot of mistakes made. Like I say, base running mistakes in the field. It was just So this is not a good game. This is coming off a big win over the Crocodons. Maybe it was a letdown game. I don't know, but there did seem to be a lot of problems going on there.
Yeah. It didn't feel good from the start. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, we will then see you down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in the humid, tropical area there. We will catch you for that game. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.